Hi everyone, I'm Rob and welcome back to the Tottenham Hotspur career mode on FIFA 20. And we are officially in the January transfer window. Doesn't really mean too much because we won't really be signing anyone. We may be letting some players go, but I might just keep the squad I have for now in terms of looking out for squad depth. Obviously with the injury of Davinson Sanchez, it would be nice to have a fourth choice defender, but I can't do too much with 3 million. So we have Southampton away from home in our first game of 2022. But I can reveal who we are playing in the Champions League round of 16. It is Napoli. Now the first leg will be played on the 19th of February 2020 and then the second leg on the 10th of March. So those are huge games. I want to at least make it to the quarterfinals. If we can get past Napoli and Kalidou Koulibaly, then, I mean, who knows? Who knows what we can do this season? So this game against Southampton is a must-win. I think we need to get 3 points. Then we have a game against Southend. I'm going to completely switch up the team for that, because then we have Man City in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, and then we have Liverpool in the Premier League, and then we have a week's break until Watford, and then we have Norwich, and then the second leg against City in the Carabao Cup semi. I'm not too bothered about that. I've simmed all the games so far, but we do of course have that first FA Cup game. So the game against Southampton at St Mary's here, and I'd say Southampton were probably the better team, particularly in the first half. Nevertheless, Koke sends a corker over to Grimaldo for his first for Tottenham, and then Alderweireld receives a straight red. Very controversial. He's gone for the ball there and he's just offloaded it quicker than Alderweireld could get to him. Koke with the pop shot. Eriksen scores. We did go 2-0 up, but Southampton's extra man after that kind of just got the better of us. On the hour mark, Armstrong pulls one back, and then Adams was causing us all sorts of problems all game. He missed there. He dinks Lloris, hits the post. No one goes with him. And the 10 men of Tottenham eventually crumble at the end. Heartbreak, but we'll settle for the point. So guys, I simulated the first round of the Carabao Cup semi-final, and we lost 3-2 at home against Man City. Not really bothered about the Carabao Cup, but the FA Cup we did go through to the round of 32, 3-0 win. And of course now we have Liverpool. We got a point at Anfield, but I want to win today at home. And if we win, it will actually help Manchester City because they're tied on points with Liverpool at the top at the moment. Alright, that game against Liverpool, here we go. First big chance fell to Bobby Firmino. Lloris, who has been superb, keeps him out. And then 2 minutes out from half-time, Heung-min Son slides it underneath Alisson. And we take the lead through the South Korean international. Fantastic finish. Eriksen got the assist, I believe. We were very good in the second half, particularly Kane with the shot that gets saved, but then to wrap up the game, Son involved in another goal, sets up Harry Kane, and we win 2-0, a comfortable 3 points at home to Liverpool. Some very good news here, as the medical staff have cleared Davinson Sanchez to return from his injury. So he will be coming back to training and maybe featuring again, coming on. I'll bring him on in a game. Probably not this Watford game, but maybe against, I think we had Norwich. Yeah, very good news there. And some other good news. City are now 3 points ahead of Liverpool after we beat them. That was Liverpool's first loss of the season. So in reality, we've really just shown that on our day we are simply unplayable. But next up we do have Watford. So, we are going to simulate this game at Vicarage Road. The only change I've made to the side is Sessegnon comes in for Son and Lamela goes on the reserves for this game. Oh, solid. A 3-0 win. And Ndombele, Grimaldo and Alderweireld getting the goals. Grimaldo again, so he's really starting to hit the ground running. He has probably been in my opinion, our best signing so far. He's just so good. Sessegnon, Koke and Kane all came off for Moura, Son and Foyth. So yeah, very successful there, and another 3 points in the Premier League. Once again, going to simulate a Premier League game, guys. I want to bring Son back into the starting 11 for this game, and I also want to bring in... You know what? No, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to make it our fully fit, full strength starting 11, and hopefully smash Norwich here at home in the Premier League. Coming off the bat of a 3-0 win, we get another 3-0 win. Very good to see. Grimaldo again. This man is a god amongst men. Wow, yeah, fantastic. Kane scored and Eriksen scored, so fantastic. Another win, another clean sheet. And Liverpool actually dropped points against Manchester United, so potentially we could be looking at a second place finish because we're only 2 points off them at the moment. But it does say down the bottom right hand side that Wolves were defeated 3-1 by Liverpool, so yeah. We will have to wait to see if they drop points at some point in the season, and we just have to keep up with our consistency because it looks like Man City are going to run away with the title at this rate. So Giorgio and Roles have come back from loan as we're in the January transfer window now, so I've completely rotated this side for this FA Cup game at Wigan Athletic. Should be getting the win. If I'd rather win the FA Cup than the Carabao Cup. We're also going to use the rotated side against City in the Carabao Cup, but we win this one 4-0. Lo Celso with a brace. Maybe I should play him a bit more often. Lamela scored, and Alderweireld came on for Aurier and managed to bag. Of course, Kane came on, as he always seems to do in Sims. So, yeah, that's really good. I know I've simmed a lot of games in this episode, guys, but they've just been cup games. Like, there's been 3 or 4 cup games this entire episode, and of course I'm going to sim them. I really don't care about the cup. I know I should as the manager of the team, but I just don't, if I'm completely honest with you. So we have approached the January transfer window deadline day, and we simulated that last one against City in the Carabao Cup semi-finals second leg. We drew 1-1 at the Etihad, but ultimately that 3-2 loss made us lose 4-3 on aggregate. So we're out of the Carabao Cup, but hey, semi-final, simmed every game, not too bad. So yeah. We are, of course, on to deadline day, and we are going to wrap up the January transfer window right now. I can't be bothered to skip 10 hours. I'm just going to skip an entire day. So there we go. We are now into February, and really didn't have to do too much this episode. We just basically simmed most of our games because they were all cup games. I'm sorry, guys, it was a bit of a short episode, but I do have family commitments this weekend, so I will need to wrap it up. Plus, we got through an entire month. Yes, we only played, I think, 2 games the entire time, and simmed 4, but, again, too many cup matches, man, too many cup matches. But, next episode, we will play Villa away, Man City at home, which will be a very big game, and the first leg of the Napoli round of 16 matchup. And we also have Chelsea, so that is going to be a huge episode. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next episode of this career mode. Like, subscribe, and comment down below ideas for this career mode and future ones.